Hey, how's it going, guys? This is your boy Hazzed, and today we're going to be discussing things that people like to say to Death Knights to try and get under our skin. But I tell you what, I'm going to tell you guys some things to say back to them, and it's just going to be like, this is going to be funny. One more thing! We're going to be about partway through the video, we're going to cut off and announce the giveaway winners for the giveaway entry that we signed up for about a week ago. So let's do that, guys. We got to do that too. So the one thing that all of us DKs are going to hear, either when we're dueling, we get out of arena, something along those lines, is going to be, you're just a DK. That's what you're always going to hear, guys. You're just a DK. Well, let me tell you something. At the point that I've realized doing YouTube, I've had people say, you're just a DK, you're just a DK. Well, I've worked hard enough that I'm not just a DK, I'm the DK that's just a DK. So remember, guys, anyone who says that you're just a DK is basically just giving you the satisfaction and the guarantee that you know your fucking class. You're just a DK. You're right, I'm just a goddamn DK, and I'm gonna whoop your ass on him. I mean, basically, guys, you just it's not an insult. Somebody wants to come up to you and be like, dude, you're just a DK. Well, you're just a hunter. Just reply that to him. Well, you're just this class, huh? I mean, it's nothing, guys. It doesn't affect you. It's not going to hurt you. I've had people be like, man, I re-rolled my DK and I really love playing him. Just because my friend was like, you're just a DK. It doesn't mean you're good at what you do. Well, no offense, guys. Playing a Feral Druid is fucking easier than a DK. By far. By far. I was playing my Feral yesterday. I'm over freaking 1800 on my Feral. And I've been playing him less than a couple weeks. Like, are you kidding me? Yeah, Feral is so ridiculously easy compared to a DK. I'm sorry, but you guys can... If anyone says that to you, it's just... It's a little bullshit, guys. I mean, give and take. Yeah, we are really strong. Really strong. That is a lot of Destro Lock. That's a lot of Destro Lock. We know better. We know better. We are not letting them freecast on us from up there. And the other thing that people like to say to DKs, especially if you're Frost guys, is... You're a Frost DK. And you'll hear this from Unholy DKs that cry up a storm this season because Frost DKs beat Unholies in duels this season. That really makes them mad because, of course, last season it wasn't that way. And Unholies were winning. And, you know, you never heard me saying it. Other people would say it. You know, you're an Unholy DK. I mean, it's something that always comes with, that at least, comes with the territory of being the strongest, actually 1v1 in class of, you know, a certain expansion. And it really gives... I get a lot of slack for it because, you know, DKs are the best at dueling. And a lot of people they really don't like it. They really don't like the fact that I'm teaching DKs how to beat every single class. And no offense, but the mechanics that I use work. They work. And there's thousands of people to tell you that they work. Easily. And if you're one person telling those, you know, like 12,000 plus that they don't work... I mean, that just makes you an idiot. I mean, I'm cool with standing up against the frame and going against everybody else. You can do that if you want, and that's your own opinion. But that makes you a damn idiot at that point to say it doesn't work. Coming out there after that, what else do they say to us DKs? Oh, gosh. Okay, you're just Frost, of course. Okay, when it comes to Frost, if you're dual-wield, like you're actually playing dual-wield, not two-hander, the rotation is harder than most classes. Frost is one of the only classes / specs that I actually get a forearm cramp trying to keep up with the rotation in either a longer arena or in an RBG, and you're like, oh, you just spam buttons. Yeah, if you spam buttons incorrectly, your rotation's not going to be correct, and your damage is going to lack, like most of the DKs I see out there. Remember, 90% of the DKs that you even see in a battleground are not even sitting at top damage. Like, DKs should be either top or within the top 3 in any battleground they're in, and the only things that should ever dwarf it in a multiple battleground situation, have even remotely the ability to dwarf it, is going to be either a really good boomkin or a shadow priest, guys. But when it comes down to it, any insult coming at us, guys, DKs, any insult that comes at you just for your class, it's just a sourpuss, guys. Now, the way we can see that is if you look at the recent subs of World of Warcraft, they went down to 5.5 million. And yeah, okay, cool. We kind of expected that. Why do we expect that, guys? Well, as I told you before, we had this giant wave of 10 to 11 million people that came into WoW that absolutely loved the living crap out of it for the first part of it, and then when things started dropping off and things started being, you know, just WoW again, not all that random crazy hype, people really didn't, they really fell off the hype train. They started hating on WoW, they started backlashing on it, and I'm not going to name any names here, but I watched a guy recently that was, his main thing was to hate on WoW. For the longest time, they jumped on that hate train. And then when it came time to jump off it and have a normal discussion about WoW, 90% of the people hated him for it. I was like, holy crap, what's going on here? And there's just a lot of hate for it. Like, we like this game. The people that like this game are going to stick around. We enjoy this game. We're not, you know, the flavor of the month people that are just going to start or stop playing this game just because it's within the media. Of course, they're going to have a huge drop. Not only that, most that hate about, you know, the 10,000 people coming in, there was like half subs that would jump on any kind of train on hating just about anything coming from different games just because it's the hype. And they turned a lot of big YouTubers and other people against, you know, the consistent grain of what we thought. And I don't know, it just wasn't right, guys. It just wasn't right at all. I think I might actually do a second temple just to finish up this conversation. Here we are in the random name picker, guys. We're going to paste in all the names I entered in on the shirt giveaway. You know what I'm saying? Shirt giveaway status. Alright, we got all the names on there, guys. Anyone who entered in on the Pharaoh Druid giveaway shirt video. And yeah, let's pick a random name and see who our victor is going to be for the shirt package this week. The winner is going to be Izzy Barber. Looks like you get the shirt, man. Congrats to you. I'll hit you up with the code in a message, and you'll get your package in the mail soon enough. All right, let's get back to this discussion video and smash him horde. So we were talking about going against the grain. The reason why I'm going to slightly recap on what we were discussing so my brain gets back on the right track. Otherwise, it's going to be like off the road and crashing through the forest we go. We're saying going against the grain, and it turned out like a lot of YouTubers and streamers, like I said, against World of Warcraft, and they really started hating on it. It wasn't pretty. It turned out really toxic for, you know, the community and people watching, and it really made all those people that were here for the hype run off, like always. And I knew that WoW was going to dip down roughly to 5.5, maybe even less, just because of how everything was playing out with how people's attitudes were. I mean, it was really bad. I couldn't believe how cancerous it really got. And you guys remember from some of my old videos, if you were around, I was really discussing just how this was going to turn everything. Now, we see everyone slowly hyping back up and slowly coming to terms that WoW isn't going to die. Everything's fine. Things are going to change. They're going to try and make everything better for us. And, you know, it's just going to be good. And, you know, it's one of the things I've always been saying. You can't be afraid of change. When change happens, you can either embrace it or be afraid of it. And most people were basically being afraid of it. And I don't like that. It's not cool, guys. We gotta hold solid on this. We got to make things better, not make things worse. We shouldn't make videos about how we hate WoW. We should be making videos of shit we can do in WoW, or your followers can do in WoW. Because believe it or not, YouTubers have a big power, and people are like, what do you mean by that? In the forums, they'll say it doesn't actually happen. But believe it or not, if a person like Asmongold makes a damn post and tells his followers to go look at it, that dude gets like 30,000 plus views a video. As you guys know, that's 30,000 people to look at the forums that barely only get a couple hundred views on it aside. Now compare that to each other about how somebody like that could have a big turn on, you know, people's emotions and their directive towards World of Warcraft. Now take somebody like Soda Poppin', who's done nothing but hate on the damn game for who knows how long, and, you know, acting like nothing's right, coming back to it, getting pissed at Blizzard, of course, because he didn't get into the Overwatch beta. No lie, I really enjoyed seeing that. I don't like seeing people when bad things happen to them, but I believe that somebody who's talked shit about a game for I don't know how long, and then expecting him to say something good about the new game is not going to happen, because, you know, they played into that whole hype hand of, let's hate on the game with everybody else and hate as hard as we can until we hate it and all them hate it and that many people leave the game. And then once all the cancer has been removed and all the fakes have fallen off the train, the real PvPers and the real players are still going to be around going, Yeah, the game's not really that much different. I mean, it is different, of course, but it's still the World of Warcraft that we love to play. And if you don't like to play rated, just drop back a little bit and enjoy the damn scenery, boys. Alright, so let's get back to DKs and shit that people like to say to us that really burns our bubble. Alright. So, we covered the Frost DK thing. You're just a Frost DK. We covered you're just a DK thing, which is going to happen no matter what we say. We covered something else, which at this moment, for some reason, I'm drawing a blank. It may have to be because I'm punching people. I'm not sure why. But the other things that people like to say to us is, yeah, I think you're just a hero class. Alright? Alright, let me tell you guys. If anyone says you're just a hero class, that's so weak-minded, guys. There's a reason why my duel videos work. I've never made an excuse on somebody beating me. I've just said I'm going to find a way to beat them. No, it doesn't matter how good they were, how hard they were. I mean, how OP the class was. I just decided I was going to figure a way to do it. And I found some OP cheap ways to do it. And that's just the facts of it. Now, whether or not it was just how strong they were, you could say that how strong DK could have a part in it. But I've been doing this for years, guys. I've been playing Frost DK since, you know, Frost DKs were crappy in Mist of Pandaria. I've been playing them solid since. Woo! We're getting focused here hard. I'm gonna have to full heal up on that rogue. That rogue's like, dude, one stun! This freaking DK full healed, what a dick! I get Carmen on. I'm gonna switch to the healer at that point. See if we can apply a lot of AoE pressure here. That's gonna be where the bread and butter comes in. We got cooldowns. Healer down. Alright, so the other things they say, you're just a hero class. Well, guys, no offense, but if anyone says that, they're just pretty weak-minded. I mean, there's more people that try to challenge me and say they either beat me or have beat me that, it's completely ridiculous. Because, honestly, I've lost one duel in Warlords of Draenor due to the fact of a 38-minute duel where I had to take a shit, and I was like, dude, you can have it. I don't care. Fucking kill me. But literally, I've lost one duel. One duel. To all the people that said they've beat me in duels are a bunch of freaking lying hypocrites. Like, it's redundant. I even proved the fact of how many duels I've won and lost by showing statistics, so anyone who claims, obviously you can tell is a complete liar. Now, whether or not they beat a character with the character names Hazzed and special characters, and they're dumb enough to believe that was actually me, hey, that's not my problem. So, what else do they like to say? What else do they like to say? Oh my gosh. People love hating on DKs. It's like a national monument to hate on a DK. But that's okay. Because honestly, it just makes some really controversial videos and stuff that I could really just get people talking about. Mr. Handsome Shaman, you're going down, man. I mean, honestly, those are about, like, the main things that people say about DKs, I'd have to say, for, insult-wise. Oh, hold up. I just remembered another one. Another one click, boys. How about, the one-button rotation?
All you do is hit obliterate.
Well, sorry, dude, we're dual-wielding now. If you're hitting obliterate, it's only because you're running the dispel spec in arena. Otherwise, the DK is a complete ignoramus and doesn't know how to deal damage. As I said before, like there's just small things. Now, the purgatory thing, guys, you get made fun of for purgatory, but that's deserving. If you're using purgatory, you're damn fired. Like, we need to stop using purgatory in PvP, guys. No more purgatory unless you're taken. No more purgatory. Pretty resilient horde here. They have quite a few healers too. Let's spread them diseases. Spread them diseases. We kind of got off track in this video. We started discussing negativity and all that other jazz. I'm not really sure what brought that up. It may have had to do with the reflection of some videos I watched today. I think I watched, I did too. I watched Asmongold. That's why his name popped into my head. I actually watched him today and watched his discussion about the solidifying of the 5.5 million subs. And that's why that was kind of prevalent on my mind, I suppose. But yeah, and you guys heard what I had to say about that. I mean, I still stick to my story. Nothing's ever changed from how I previously felt about it. And, yeah, that's about how that is. Oh, gosh. This is going to be another PG just absolutely dominated. They tried to switch to us a little bit, but it didn't really commit to it that hard. Ooh, 84k! 83k? That Shadow Priest is gonna be like, damn, dude. That hurts. Oh, he has a healer. Alright, first we're gonna stack up them diseases, and then we're gonna put in hard damage on this guy. Oh, we took off the diseases. Why we do that? That was a dumb idea. Silence him, grip him. Here comes some big damage. That Shadow Priest, that's that one that we beat the crap out of a little bit ago. Interrupt. Good night. But yeah, guys, all in all, if you hear people hating on you just because you're a DK, guys, don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. It ain't nothing. It's just a bunch of haters. Haters gonna hate. You know, once you do YouTube and stuff like that, you realize no matter what it is, guys, no matter what you do, you're always going to have haters. No matter how good you are at what you do, no matter how much you try to help people, you're going to have haters. And soon enough, you'll stop caring what people think about you, and you'll be able to go about your business and not give a shit what anyone thinks. And that's kind of where confidence comes from. And people say, I have a big head. No, I just have a lot of confidence, and I know what I do, and I know what I do is good, and I know what I do is helping people. And I don't really give a flying fuck what anyone thinks about the fact of anything that I do. And they're like, oh, you're so pig-headed and stubborn-minded and blah, blah, blah. No, I just know when I'm talking to an idiot with an outside view of a current situation where he has no idea what the hell he's even talking about. But anyways, guys, that's going to be our discussion for today. We smashed out this thing. We just wrecked that damage. We went ham. And till next time, guys, this was your boy Hazzed.